February 26th, and the Truro Bearcats are in town taking on the Valley Wildcats. We're in the second period as Butterworth tries the wraparound. Fancy gets down in front of that. Grant Janes was there on the doorstep, but he is headlocked out of there. Wildcats can't get the early marker. Halfway through the second period, it's still 0-0. Here's a special highlight I wanted to include. Watch number 17, Jeremy Butterworth, as he collides with Zach Beaton and knocks him down. Just a play we don't normally see as Butterworth knocks down the bigger guy in Beaton. A little bit later on in the period, things continue to be chippy between these rivals. Soper's knocked down as he battled against Nick Bruce for the puck. Then Soper comes up and gets straight into the face of Nick Bruce. Everybody will have to be separated by the linesman after that one, and both guys would get coincidental penalties for roughing after the whistle. 5 minutes left in the period as the Bearcats get the puck into the middle. Beaton can't fire it from the slot, comes outside to Archibald. He goes upstairs, and the deadlock is finally broken in the hockey game. Noah Archibald scores for the Bearcats, and they lead 1-0. Final minute of period number 2 as Jimmy Soper gets the puck in behind, throws it out in front, goes off the back of the goaltender and in. Doesn't matter how it goes in, just that they do, and Soper increases the lead 2-0. It's 2-0 for the Truro Bearcats as we start period number 3. Early on, Wildcats on the power play, thrown at the goal and in. First Wildcat goal of the night is from Brett Tidman, scores on the power play to make it 2-1. Later on in the period, Wildcats working another power play. Good sprawl by Nocella to keep that puck in at the line. Deacon will send it across, back in front of the net. Wildcats are there. It's tipped in by Nick Bruce. Number 18 ties the game at 2. Wildcats with 2 power play goals in the third period. A little bit later on, Truro out of the corner, thrown in front. It's under the goalie. He doesn't know where it is, and then the rebound goes off the post. Bearcats that close to taking the lead with just under 5 minutes to go in the third period, but it stays tied at 2. A little bit later on in the period, 3.5 to go. Truro can't get out of the zone. Watch number 12, Jacob McNutt, as he smacks high into Noah Archibald. It would be a blow to the head penalty in the end of the night for number 12, Jacob McNutt. Luckily, Archibald was okay. Very late in the period, Soper and the Bearcats are able to get control of this puck. Soper's in all alone, and Aliverdi shuts the door with just 1:19 to go, keeping the game tied at 2. That would be as close as they would get. We would go to overtime and then a shootout. Nick Bruce shooting first for the Valley Wildcats, goes to the backhand around the goaltender, and Bruce scores on the first shot of the game. Then coming back the other way, Hughes tries to go in tight. No room, Aliverdi shuts the door. Second shooter for the Wildcats is Vital Cote. Cote moves in, tries to go up over top of the goaltender, can't get it over Fancy. Bearcats will come back down the other way. Higgins shoots and scores, tying up the shootout 1 apiece. John Deacon, shooter number 3 for the Valley Wildcats. He lasers it into the bottom corner, and the Wildcats take the lead in the shootout. Eli Jarvis needs to score for Truro to extend it, but a poke check by Kyle Aliverdi. Jarvis can't find the back of the net, and the Wildcats complete the comeback. They defeat the Bearcats 3-2 in a shootout tonight in Berwick.